Let me ask you a question. When's the last time you changed your rotary blade? Do you remember? If you can't remember, or if you're thinking it's probably been way too long ago, you are absolutely not alone. Hey there, I'm Kristen with ICStarsQuilting.com. Welcome to my channel. Today we're going to talk about a really hot topic, okay? And it's one where I hope that you walk away from this video having lots more knowledge in your brain and being that much of a better quilter. So nobody really talks about this that I can find. It's all just kind of assumed that we know what we're doing in the quilting world. We know our own tools. We know how to do things. We're all afraid to admit to some degree, I'm figuring things out as I go and I really don't know what I'm doing, but I'm trying my best. There are so many quilters who push their rotary blades way too far, and it can be in the name of saving money to buy more fabric. It can be because they don't know any better, and it can be that they are just not used to having proper sharp tools to cut with in the first place, so they don't notice the difference in their blades when they go dull. In this video, I'm going to save you time, frustration, and get this, I'm going to save you fabric, because yes, a dull rotary blade can definitely damage your fabric. That in itself is a crime. A huge, big thank you to Fabric Hut for sponsoring this video. They are completely on board with me and making sure that quilters have the knowledge and the tools to do what it is that they love the most in the best way possible. That means lots more quilts. That means lots more quilts. They are absolutely on board for helping me with this mission, and I appreciate them so much. If you stick with me in this video, they have given me a super amazing coupon code that is going to give you 50% off of their premium titanium rotary blades. These are the best ones that I have found in a long time, and I'm proud to recommend them to you. These are nice rotary blades. I'm a long arm quilter. I do a lot of cutting with my rotary blades, and I put them through the test, and these rotary blades that are titanium coated from Fabric Hut have been my BFFs ever since I discovered them. So let's go into why quilters push their rotary blades too far. And we are all guilty of this, okay? I'm guilty of it, you're guilty of it, everybody's guilty of it, because we think it's still cutting, so it's fine. All right, it's fine, I'll do it on the next project, or you know, whatever goes through your mind. Or you just think, I'll just get one more project out of this rotary blade and then I'll change it. But you know what? That's when the trouble starts, is thinking just a little bit more. So here's some signs that you need to look for when it really is time to change your rotary blade. It's actually probably past time to change your rotary blade, but this is what you start to notice when things aren't working right. And that is missed cuts, like when you're trimming your fabric and you go across and there's a little section that did not cut. Even it's just like a few little threads that didn't cut, and you have to go back and trim it again. That means you've got a spot on your rotary blade that is nicked and it is not a straight surface anymore. Okay, if you've got fraying fabric where the rotary blade cutter just kind of grazed across it, it didn't go down all the way, that's another sign that your rotary blade is getting dull. It's not chopping through that fabric. If you are having to cut things over again because your blade is no longer straight and you're wasting fabric, for goodness sakes, it's time to change your rotary blade. And then if it is giving you so much stress and you're feeling like it is like actually causing you frustration, it's past time to change your rotary blade. It's past time to change your rotary blade. The truth is, there's not really a rotary blade rule book out there. There are some general guidelines on changing it. You know, most of us are figuring it out as we go. A lot of things in this quilting world we're figuring out as we go. And when it comes to the rotary blade, by the time you notice those signs that it's time to change your rotary blade, it's actually past time to change your rotary blade. But let's say you don't listen. What happens if you don't change your rotary blade? Here are some of the consequences that you are going to run into if you do not heed those warnings and change your rotary blade. Ruined fabric is probably the #1 consequence when it comes to like me personally, okay? A dull blade is going to pull at the fibers of your fabric, and you may get some little cinches or some tears in your fabric, but it's going to pull at those fibers. It's not going to slice through those fibers. So you're going to have some fraying. You're going to have some fabric that maybe isn't cut exactly where you want it. And we know when it comes to quilting, consistency and precision is key. And you might spend some time recutting fabric, which is really the last thing you want to be doing when you're on a roll and you are ready to be quilting and cranking out all of these beautiful fabrics and these beautiful patterns that you have in your mind. A dull blade also means that you are going to have to put more pressure on the rotary blade to actually get it to chop through those lines of fabric, and that can lead to shaky cuts because you're having to put more effort into it. And if you're putting more effort into it, it's gonna suck the joy out of your quilting right away. These things right here, these need to be taken care of. The muscles in your hands, in your wrists, in your arms, these need to be taken care of, and they need to be taken care of well, because if I want to be honest, these right here are the money makers when it comes to quilting, okay? These right here are the money makers. You want to take care of your hands and your wrists and your muscles, and do not put extra strain on them just because of a dull rotary blade. Don't wait until your frustration boils over and it is like 3 projects past when you should have changed your rotary blade. Because as soon as you put that new rotary blade in there, you're gonna feel regret. Like, oh my God, this is so much easier. Why didn't I just do this sooner? And it happens to me quite often. And I'm trying to learn to be better about this when it comes to my projects. But those blades, you know, they are an expense. But if you don't invest in quality tools, you're missing out. If you're used to changing your blade every once in a blue moon, the cost can seem a little bit more upfront. But I already told you, I have a super great coupon for you. I'm gonna make it even easier, and you're gonna love the blades. You're going to love investing in quality tools for yourself to do what you love, and it's going to make a huge difference in your quilting game. I want to share with you some tips that can make those rotary blades last a little bit longer. These are going to be ways that you can protect that investment in your tool. So make sure that your cutting mat is clean and you have a good quality cutting mat. It doesn't have to be expensive, but a good quality cutting mat that cushions your blade when you're cutting, so you're not cutting on a hard surface, you're cutting on a nice soft surface that is going to keep your rotary cutter sharp longer. You also want to avoid cutting over pins and paper and I don't know, other tools, things that are underneath your fabric while you're cutting. Don't do that. We quilters have like this super big rule about never use my fabric scissors on paper, right? Like don't even get me started on that, okay? Don't even get me started on that. Same goes for your rotary cutter, okay? Do not use it on paper unless you have a paper piecing project and you have a specific dull rotary blade that is good for cutting on paper. Dull ones can cut on paper, by the way. So if you have the luxury of having 2 rotary cutters, make one of them for paper and one of them for fabric. That is a good way to go, just like you have your fabric scissors and your paper scissors. Also, super, super important as a quilter. Another thing you can do is clean your blade regularly. You know, lint and fibers get stuck to those and it can kind of gunk it up, and it can make your rotary blade feel like it's dull, even if it's not, it's just got gunk around it. Because I gotta tell you, there's lint and threads and fabric and who knows what dust and all of that all over this place just from being in a room with a whole lot of fibers all the time. So that can usually help you get a little bit further use out of your rotary cutter if you clean it up really good every once in a while. So that's why I am super excited to partner with the Fabric Hut and to show you their premium quality titanium coated rotary blades that are just absolutely amazing. And they're so cool. They're awesome. They gave me a 50% off coupon that I can share with you so that you can go and get a set of these premium rotary blades and try them out for yourself. Let me know what you think about them. They are amazing to work with. Their rotary blades are high premium quality. They're sharp. They are consistent quality as well, and they're super long lasting. So if you're ready to stop struggling with a rotary blade confusion and when you should change it and when you should not change it and whether or not you actually have a good quality rotary blade, check out the link in the description box down below for that special code. You cannot find it anywhere else, so that you can get those blades at 50% off cost. Absolutely amazing deal. Remember, friends, that you deserve to have quilting tools that make your life easier and more enjoyable. Change your blades, save your fabric, and keep creating, because creativity does not have to be perfect, but it does have to be yours. So enjoy. If you loved this video, please give it a thumbs up, give it a like. And also, if you would like more tips, tricks, and tutorials for the modern quilter, please make sure you hit that subscribe button. When you are doing that, it helps YouTube know that you are interested in my video content, the things that I have to share. I have so many more things that I want to teach you and to show you, things that I have learned in my own personal quilting journey, as I am a self-taught quilter, and there's just so many more tips that I have to share with you. So please make sure you hit that subscribe button. I'll see you next time on my channel. I'm Kristen with ICStarsQuilting.com. Have a wonderful day. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.